Welcome back everyone. Today's build is a Glaive build on Stasis. I've already previously made one with this, but I was using a turret before, and I have a much different build this time. This build's focused on the Duskfields because they recently had a buff, and some different interactions with the Stasis subclass for getting Rift energy. I don't fully know which build's better, but I'm still testing them out. I really enjoyed this build just for the fun aspect of being able to put your Rift down and freeze all the enemies around it. This I wasn't using in the previous. I was previously using ice flare bullets in the turret aspect. This allowed me to have some much cooler plays with being able to freeze everyone around me, which is just very fun and was very useful actually. The dust fields are pretty strong, but I don't know if they're as fast to freezing, so you might get shot a little bit, but I think there's so much survivability in this class that it doesn't even matter. With the Void Elemental Wells, Passive Guard, and your crystals, you're basically unkillable with the Karnstein almost constantly healing you. It is actually crazy. If you have everything procced at once, you can tank so much damage. It meant a lot that you guys stopped by, and we get into this build now. It meant a lot that you guys stopped by, and it would mean a lot if you guys left. Thank you guys for coming to this video. If you guys enjoyed and you're new, please leave a subscribe. It really helps the channel, and hopefully you can get to see some of my more new builds in the future. Can't wait for GMs to come out, and a like and subscribe just really help the algorithm out. We're slowly tracking up to get monetized. At 1,000 we should be able to get monetized. I should have enough viewing hours to get there if we just keep having these videos pop off. We are on track to have an amazing year, and I'm really excited to get to see the new season, and the new expansion is going to be pretty crazy. So I'm really excited to try some strand builds and make some crazy builds. Thank you for watching, and let's get on to the build. Here you go, guys. Welcome back everyone. Today I believe I kind of perfected the Stasis Glaive build. You saw another Stasis Glaive build with a turret, which was pretty good. And I think it still might be a little bit better. I don't fully know though. Depending on how you like to play the game, it is completely different. So with the turret build, it's a lot more precise with what you have to do. But with this build, there's a lot more close range synergy with your Rift. So we're going to be using 2 bolstering detonations with a Well of Tenacity. We're going to be using 2 Wells of Tenacity with Elemental Time Dilation and a Bountiful Well with 1 Reaping Wellmaker. We're going to be spawning 11-second Wells of Tenacity, and we're going to be spawning 2 of them, and this is going to come from Glaive kills after putting your class ability down. This is going to work with our high class ability charge and our high grenade charge to constantly have stuff with bolstering detonation and 1 bomber rod stacking. We're going to be using passive guard to improve our resistance, and we're going to be stacking this with Karnstein armlets to get crazy amounts of health at pre-restoration levels. I think it's somewhere similar to that, but these gauntlets are absolutely crazy and are probably the best glaive exotic in the game, arguably, compared to the Titan ones. The health is really just the most broken thing ever and can turn anything into a build. We are using the Enigma Glaive, which is just my favorite glaive with the highest shield duration in the game. The Kelgaroth one can get up to 50 shield duration, but you can get more damage with it with the damage perk. The shield duration though is very helpful, but isn't needed, so you can do what you will with that. We are using Revision 0 just for anti-barrier. This really didn't work very well with none of the perks really upgraded at all for PvE, but I just couldn't fit the mod on because I like to run 2 bolstering detonations, which isn't needed but really helped this build out. You can also run RB in Enigma if you want the double special. I'm using a healing rift with Frost Pulse, which freezes everyone near you when you put your rift down. This is absolutely insane and helps so much because we're going to be cycling off our rift and our grenades. So we're also using ice flare bolts, which really help the chaining of freezed enemies, which we're going to be chaining with Whisper of Refractions to get more class ability energy when we kill frozen or slowed enemies. This always really helps. And I didn't actually really realize that you could kill slowed enemies, but you can kill slowed enemies. I was waiting towards people to freeze, but I probably should have just hit them anyway now as I think about it. We're using Whisper of Endurance to increase our grenade time, and all these are increasing some stats, but the main stats we really want are these last two. Whisper of Shards, this really doesn't really come into play very much unless you're using Headstone primary, but I just wanted the extra resilience to get triple 100s with this build. Lastly, we are using the Whisper of Change, which is one of the most important parts of this, which is going to give us the reduced damage, which is a 40% reduced damage when you're near crystals. I was actually trying this out, and with Karnsteins, you barely even need the Void Wells, but the Void Wells just help out that much that you're basically unkillable. We will be using the Duskfield over anything else. The Duskfield has been buffed, and it just really charges pretty fast, which is very nice. We don't use our Penumbrum Blast very much because it's a melee, and we're holding our Glaive out, and we really want to keep it up so we can have our Void Wells have a better chance of going on the grenade or the rift. That's really it for the build. I can't wait to get to this gameplay. I chose a bunch of different activities that are 25 levels under. It's actually 24 levels under, but close enough. And I have a bunch of different master content that's in the game to try to prep us for GMs. This build is definitely going to work in GMs, and it was a little bit too strong for these 25 level under master activities. We got Catch Crash, and we got the mission on Europa, which is the heroic mission. And I think we have one more activity. I don't really remember. Oh yeah, it was a Glassway Strike. That is a master, so everything's really hard, but this build just made it really easily. So thank you for watching, and let's get on to the rest of the gameplay. Here you go, guys.
99% of people.
Well, no, 49%.
Like 50%.
Like 49% maybe, but like maybe 48, I guess. Because there's more women in the world than there is men.
Yeah, because men have died over and over again.
Crazy, yeah? I think they want you to use the 4 burst in PvE.
I'm gonna keep slashing at this clown's leg until he dies.
Why is he a clown?
He's big and red.
That's kind of defiling.
The freaking tactical roll. Stop it with the stupid fireballs.
What's wrong with it? You hate them because they're red?
No, I hate them because they glitch through his player box.
That's kind of. You can't hate anything anymore because it'll be offensive to it.
What the hell? My horse just died. Get up, you fat.
Ethan, you'll never be able to, like, in like the future we'll just won't be able to make jokes. Like everything will be like so.
Everything will be offensive.
You'll say like you can't even tell your son that he's adopted because it might offend him.
Doesn't his leg fall off?
See, I'm diversifying my content.
Oh my gosh, get out.
You're not a meta glaive user like I am.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot this guy. This is an infuriating boss.
I thought you had the best. I thought you defeated the game already.
Because his left leg is like infected and like
Yes, indeed.
very much perfect indeed. I'm beating this troll, whatever the hell it's called.
Wait, your kid?
There's nothing like spawning in and dying instantly.
Wait, is that your kid?
Oh my god, it feels so much weird. It feels so much weird.
Guess I've done it though, if you think about it. Somebody's done everything. Solo a GM. are you a reindeer? Cause I'm gonna pain you. Reindeer, cause I'm gonna pain you. I've captured 3 of them, man.
Sir?
I captured 3 zones already.
So proud of you.
Captured 4. Let's see what the kids are cooking up. I think I almost got it. I think there was 1 that I didn't get.
Oh my, I'm gonna get sniped and die. Okay, let's kill. Let's kill this overload.
Clearing out the ads. Okay, we're good.
Where is he? He just teleported off the map.